Hey, I'm Jeff, and thanks for checking out our channel. If you're new here, we're a channel all about family, spending time together, and one of the things that we do as a family is overland, camping, 4x4 trails, etc. And wanted to show you this trip that we did, 7-mile rim trail in Moab on a recent overlanding trip there. One thing I want to do is give you a quick heads up. If you are planning a trip to Moab and you're going to do 4x4 trails, doing some camping, whatever, grab this book. This book is super awesome. We will link it in the description box below, so you can click right on it, go to Amazon and order this book. It is absolutely valuable material for you on your trip to Moab. If you're planning a trip there, or you know you're heading soon, you're heading there in a year or two, man, grab this. It's going to tell you great information about all the different trails. So that's a quick promo for this book. It's called Guide to Moab, Utah, Backroads and Four-Wheel Drive Trails. Super good, tells you really everything about the different degrees and levels of the trails. So, wanted to talk to you about the trail that we did, 7-mile rim trail. This is a really cool trail. So this is a 13-mile trail, and I want to tell you, unless you have a properly equipped vehicle, it is going to take you a long time because there are lots of shelves and lots of different obstacles. Many of those obstacles have bypasses where you can scoot around the steeper shelves, the steeper staircases, so you can scoot around. A lot of the write-ups are going to tell you that you can do this because of the bypasses on the tougher obstacles. You can do it with a stock high ground clearance SUV. I want to tell you that is not the case. It's just not. Most of them do have good bypasses, but some of the harder obstacles do not, and you will be stuck ripping off bumpers, getting high centered, damaging up a stock, even high clearance SUV, 4x4. You're just not going to make it. So I want to strongly advise against that on this trail. It's rated difficult for a reason. There are many bypasses, but they're not complete. They're not all bypasses. And there is a section you'll see in our video that caused us to stop. We were traveling on this trail with some friends of ours in a bone stock Jeep Grand Cherokee, which would be considered a fairly high ground clearance 4x4. We got to one point 1.5 miles in on this trail, and they could not go any further. They would have ripped off bumpers and gotten stuck. Don't know how we would have gotten them out of that. So we advised to stop at that point for them and not carry on any further, because that would have messed up their vehicle pretty badly. So how do you get to this trailhead? Because, you know, trailheads, if you guys know, if you do a lot of 4x4 trails, they're not always easy to find. You know, these aren't marked, these aren't big signs, there's no ticket gate there saying 7-mile rim trail right here, and there's, you know, it doesn't exist. So if you are on 191, you're gonna head north of 313. This is right in Moab, so look it up on the map. So you take 191 north, just past 0.6 of a mile past 313, which is an intersection right there in Moab, and you're gonna see Archview Campground. When you see Archview Campground, go like a half mile or so, you're gonna see a big gravel parking lot on your left. And on your left is where that parking lot is, and you can drive right into that parking lot. It'll take you right over some railroad tracks, take you over to like a cow grate area, and then you drive in, and then you'll find your way to the trailhead. It's about a good half a mile down this dirt road before you get to the trailhead. You know you're at the trailhead when you take a turn to the left, a sharp turn, and it gets really steep, and you start getting some shelves and some staircases right away. Word for the wise, a little bit of a warning, this trail gets pretty hard right away. You're gonna have loose gravel, it's gonna be steep, there's gonna be shelves. Once again, I advise you, stock SUVs, stock 4x4s, don't bother. I mean, a Rubicon, if you're in a Rubicon, go for it, you're gonna be okay. You're gonna be able to do the bypasses if you need to, till you get to mile 1.5. 1.5 miles in this trail, I believe a stock Rubicon is going to have difficulty at that point. Still might do it, might scrape some bumper, you could probably still pass it, but beyond that, you need to have bigger tires than you're going to come stock on your Rubicon, bigger tires than you're going to come stock on your Hummer H3, which we took the trail on. So just wanted to give you some warning, some guidance on this trail, but it is a gorgeous trail. It's 7-mile rim. It is 13 miles long. That encompasses the entire trail. And you get up really high on top of the rim. You have a great view over the Moab area, a great view into some canyons, a great view, really expansive view, some steep cliffs, some steep drop-offs. So before we go any further in this introduction, let's just get straight to it, and you guys are going to see as we go the shelves that we go. Now mind you, we took our time because we were with a bone stock Jeep Grand Cherokee Laredo, and then our Hummer H3, which conquered that trail really well. So enjoy for yourself. Any questions, comments, leave them in the description box, leave them in the comment box below, and we will get back to you and hopefully guide you through 7 Mile Rim Trail. All right, so we're on the approach road to 7 Mile Rim. If you can see, Natalie, if you can just go through the sunroof. Absolutely spectacular. So we're taking this approach road right now, and we'll stop and show the trailhead. Hopefully there'll be a sign up there, something that talks about it. But this is a difficult trail. It's rated as difficult. It does have like all the bad obstacles, according to the trail description, have the option of going around them, because we got our friends behind us in, they're in a Jeep Grand Cherokee. Doesn't have quite the ground clearance that we have, so we want to make sure that they can make it through there without getting banged up, so they can go around some of the harder obstacles. We did take off the airfoil off the front at the last gas station we just stopped at to give them about 6 more inches of approach angle across the front. So I think that'll help a lot, because we noticed they were really close to the ground just getting to the campsite last night. But super fun, and we cannot wait to get up on this trail. All right, so we're at the trailhead for 7 Mile Rim, and that's it right up there. We're gonna take this trail with the switchbacks and get up to the top. And when we get up there, we're gonna pause for lunch. We're gonna talk about some of the improvements we've made on this H3 since the last time we had it on trail. So we're looking forward to it. Ready, baby?
Yeah!
Let's go. Okay, so we're gonna get Emmanuel up here through this section. Pretty steep, lots of loose rock. Beautiful.
Okay, come driver. All right, straight. You're good. All right, straight. Straighten your tires. Oh, passenger. Oh yeah. You're good. Come on up.
I lifted up H3 with tires.
All right, so this is a really cool section. Really steep in here. A lot of rocks to crawl over. And you can see the view. How's he doing? Yeah, just that rear tire, he's up, he's good. Sweet. That 5.8. All right, so this is our first look at the kind of the rim view up here. You can see the rock outcroppings behind me. Up in front of the H3, we have like a stair step that we're gonna climb up. And that Jeep Grand Cherokee is doing awesome. It's got small tires, so it's all bone stocker completely.
Okay.
he's got it. Sweet.
Slow, slow, slow.
Yeah, nice.
All right, keep coming. All right, go slow.
Sweet.
Okay, keep coming, you're good.
He's good on this side. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Yeah, turn driver. Keep coming, driver. You're good. You're good, you're good. Woohoo! Doing awesome. All right, let's avoid that rock and come over this way. Come, driver. Awesome, come passenger. So this is Emmanuel's first 4x4 trail that he's ever been on. And he's doing great. You know, that Jeep doesn't have, it's just all-time four-wheel drive. Doesn't have a four-wheel high, doesn't have a four-wheel low option. So he's having to do some RPM, but Jeep's doing great, really awesome.
Driver? Yeah, that's good now. Come on up. You fall?
You fell? Oh. Nice.
All right, we're about to come up this ledge. It's a good 3-foot gain here, right on this rock. Okay, driver. All right, there you go. Driver, you're good. You're good, you're up. Passenger? Not so much. There you go, come on. Got it. Nice. All right, tell me if you need a line. You're good. You picked a good line. You're good. Coming up. You're good. Driver. Driver, come on up. You're up. You're good. Going up. Woo! You're good? You're good, yeah. All right, keep coming. Keep coming. Ah, you're good.
Gonna get tired?
Yeah. Just barely, but you got it. Nice. Yeah.
That's the bypass to the right, David. All right, so this is a nice shelf rock section, a little bit steep, but loads and loads of traction here. Should be really nice and smooth. Awesome.
You're good. Come on up. All right, you need to go drive passenger. All right, easy.
You lock out the rear and it's like, it just creeps.
You're good. I don't think you're gonna hit anything.
You on the rear up?
Yeah. Woo. Tipsy. This has been a long climb up to the top of this. I think we're almost there. You need to go, driver. Keep driver. All right, passenger. Straight. No, driver. Keep driver. Sorry. Keep coming. No, keep coming like you're coming. Slow, slow, slow. Slow, please. Okay. Slow, slow. All right, you're good. Keep driver. This is incredibly steep. Woo! Okay. Woo! Stop! Yeah, you were. Woo! That was scary.
Okay, that last steep section you just saw, we went down it and then saw what it was like and decided it was not a smart move to take their Grand Cherokee down that. And for sure, we would have been dragging bumpers or something, who knows what. There's no sense in doing damage to a vehicle when you can avoid it. So I just did a U-turn, came back up it, and now we're heading back down the way we came back in. And we're gonna see, we might run over to Arches or might run down into Moab. But this has been a super, super gorgeous day. Look at the sky and a great trail. So 7-mile rim trail, I think it's called. Really awesome. Hey, so I wanted to take a minute and kind of talk about the upgrades that have been done to this H3 since the last time we were on a trail. And let me walk over here and just kind of show you what we've done. So if you watched our other videos, one thing you'll notice is this thing sits up quite a bit higher than it did just a couple weeks ago. And Part of that is a torsion bar crank in the front, so we got about 1.5 inch lift out of the front. In the back, we put in a couple Schwartzy products. We put in the extended shackles, and then down lower the plate that gets the shocks raised up. We also put in the Fox shocks. You can see those down there, hopefully. Fox shocks all the way around, all 4 locations. So we went from 31-inch tires to 35s, and we also cranked up the front 1.5 inch, so we gained a lot of ground clearance on this thing. It drives like a completely different vehicle. We were over at Broken Arrow Trail, check that video out, where we did that whole trail on 31s. Now we're on 35s with the 2-inch lift. This thing is a dream now. So wanted to give you a quick update on that as we are coming down these stair steps right here. Hey, thanks for checking out me and my house and this 4x4 trail trip to Moab, Utah. This has been super, super fun. And if you haven't yet, please give us a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel. It is a huge benefit for us. Thanks a lot, and we will be presenting more and more 4x4 overlanding material just for you guys. Thanks a lot.